Et certes, personne n'encourage la commission de coup d'État. Mais je refuse d'être ceux qui analysent les symptômes et qui refusent d'analyser les causes réelles.
Now the rise of African youth to liberate the continent is on peak. We see Ousman Sonko, Prime Minister of Senegal, say this to French.
Nous ne lâcherons pas nos frères du Sahel. Et nous ferons tout ce qu'il faut pour raffermir les liens et leur apporter notre solidarité. Ceux qui aujourd'hui condamnent des régimes considérés comme des régimes militaires ou dictatoriaux sont pourtant enclins à aller dans d'autres régimes qui ne sont pas démocratiques lorsque leur intérêt s'y trouve pour négocier du pétrole ou des marchés. Est-ce qu'à partir de ce moment, on peut dire qu'ils se mêlent de tout avec les mêmes principes? Absolument pas. Les problèmes internes au pays doivent être réglés par les citoyens de ces pays. Certes, il y a eu des coups d'État. Et certes, personne n'encourage la commission de coup d'État. Mais je refuse d'être ceux qui analysent les symptômes et qui refusent d'analyser les causes réelles.
And if we remember early March, I think it was April, if I'm not mistaken, Prime Minister Ousman Sonko also said he had a word to French and wants French to leave Africa or to leave Senegal, and Senegal will develop herself. And if you didn't hear that or you didn't see that clip, let me put it for you.
It's time to put an end to this cycle of oppression. It's high time for France to leave us alone. It's time for France to take a cue from its European neighbors and learn a valuable lesson in independence. Germany is the leading economic power in Europe, significantly surpassing France, which is ranked as the third or fourth largest economic power globally. Germany does not exploit any country, any colony. I can mention Italy, I can mention Spain, who had colonies before, but who do not exploit anyone, who do not interfere, who do not impose leaders in their former colonies. On what grounds does France believe it can continue to impose leaders on us and make choices on our behalf? This must come to an end. And the emerging Africa, the African youth, the African elites, and the African diaspora all stand united in saying no, it cannot continue any longer. France's hypocrisy is evident and pervasive in daily life. Let's examine the cases of Mali and Chad as prime examples of this hypocrisy. In Chad, where the constitutional process has been interrupted, France applauded and its president visited to officially consecrate the new king's coronation ceremony. In Mali, where it is not the constitutional process that has been interrupted, but the transition process, France has condemned and even packed up its things to say that it is leaving Mali. That's hypocrisy. It's the double standard. It is the double language that France employs in its dealings with Africa. During our questioning of Mr. Jean-Yves Le Drian regarding the situation in Ivory Coast and France's decision to allow a third term, he provided a clear explanation. He stated that while he accepted the third term for Ouattara, he refuses it for Belarus. He emphasized that France has condemned the situation in Belarus and has actively encouraged the European Union to do the same. Le Drian explains that in Belarus, millions protested, unlike Ivory Coast, where there were no mass demonstrations on the streets.
So you heard well the speech, and then this is the bright future of Africa. And we see Ambassador Dr. Arkana Chiombori Kwao visited Burkina Faso, and she was and we see Dr. Arkana Chiombori Kwao, she visited Burkina Faso, and she was very proud to see the land of Burkina Faso, the land of Thomas Sankara, still has the generation of like him. So, and I appreciate that. And this was said to, Dr. Rikana Chombori Kwao, and promised to not only go to Burkina Faso, but to all countries around the continent of Africa. So, brothers and sisters, I hope you heard well. You heard well the speeches from different group, and I know that you have understand something here, and you understand what French mission in these Western countries, especially in Francophone countries. So, brothers and sisters, hope you may add something on this issue or on this um, video in the comment section in order to share this thought together. Thanks for watching. Please let us meet on the next episode.